and see Pete. This is Pete the goose, who Fox wanted to make a friend with, but he's not so keen, and Fox is tempting him into it, but... This is the way children should be brought up.
You have your eye, you have your face.
Go outside, see if you can
Oh,
get down
he's
here.
trying to stroke him.
He's stroking him. Stroke him. Try and stroke him. He's very nice. He wants you to stroke him.
He doesn't want you to go away.
He's bigger than Fox.
You can ride him.
Does he lay a golden egg, that one, does he? Oh, found a puddle.
Don't chase them, Fox.
chase
No,
them.
no.
Go and see Pete.
Quietly, gently.
Nicely. Is that Pete, is it? Who's with him?
No idea.
I think it is Pete. You started that. Well, hello everybody, and as you saw in the previous video, Fox chasing Pete the goose, and it ended quite well. They made friends with each other. Fox stroked him, that was all good. And now what we're doing, we're on our way home from Devon. It was quite a nice holiday, quite a nice break, and it was nice to spend time with family. But it's like all things with family, too much of a good thing is just too much of a good thing, really. I will be glad to get home, I must be honest. Be nice to get in my own bed, and be nice to just relax in our own surroundings of our home, so that'll be good. How do you feel, Hazel?
Well, I love seeing family. I love seeing my family.
No, I'm not saying I didn't say I didn't love seeing them. I just said that.
And the kids have fun with their cousins.
Yeah.
They had a brilliant time playing with their cousins.
Yeah.
Fox and Finley, really, really sweet.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a long drive home. But we're going to stop at Stonehenge. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, that was my next. Hazel just stole my
sorry.
thunder there, because I was going to
Forget
say
I
we're
said
actually
that.
can we? Actually, as I was going to say, is we are stopping at Stonehenge on the way back. So
Sorry.
the kids have never seen it before, and I've seen it a fair few times. But yeah, I want to get some video of Stonehenge, because I've not actually put a vlog of Stonehenge or any stone circle up. So it'll be pretty good. And we're going to go there and have a look at the history of it, have a look at Stonehenge itself, the architectural site, the historical site, and go from there, really. So yeah, it was nice. It was like the kids did enjoy being with their cousins, although Willow did say to me at one point, I've had enough now, I just want to go home. So I think Willow's very much like me. It's nice to go away, but it's nice to get back home again. And she's a bit of a home bird like me, really. But saying that, it has been a very nice time.
I love home.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm just tired from it. Just tired. Oh, what, Fox?
That house is quite nice.
The house was lovely, wasn't it? Yes.
I miss all my toys.
All your toys, right?
We couldn't take them all on holiday.
No.
No, we couldn't.
No.
We'd have no room in the car.
As you can see from my speech and my lack of enthusiasm, not for the vlog, but for... I'm drained. The holiday's drained. It's just drained me. It's absolutely squeezed any little bit of life that I've got in me out of me. So yeah, but never mind. But it was fun.
What's that?
It was great, and I would definitely do it again. Maybe not for as long as a whole 6 or 7 days, but yeah, I would do it for a long weekend or what have you. Although it's quite a way to drive from our house, Devon, for a long weekend, because it took us about 5 hours. And I'm assuming it's going to take us pretty much the same going back. Probably longer, because we're stopping at Stonehenge. And Fox needs a wee, so you've got to stop in a minute. So, okay. He did. He has done well. So, yeah, that's it, really. It was very, very nice. The house itself, as you saw in one of my videos, was absolutely stunning. I looked at a bit of the history of it, and it was built in 1760. It was a farm manager's home for about 100 years, I think. Not the same farm manager, obviously various farm managers, just general farm managers home. And then it kind of became derelict. So it's about 250, 270 years old, the cottage or the farmhouse. Then it became derelict, and then in 1990 it had no roof on it. It had I think the floor was gone, and they rebuilt it. There was cows living in it at one point, but they rebuilt it, and not rebuilt it, but they put it back together again, because the wall was never moved. The structure itself didn't move. So yeah, put a new roof on it, redid a couple of the floors, and it was good to go. And looking up the history, I looked up whether it was, you know me, ghost hunter, I looked up about the paranormal history of it, and I couldn't get much on it, but I did get one article that said that, and I believe it was that farmhouse was haunted by a man and his dog, but both genial characters, both very friendly and very nice. So yeah, didn't see them, unfortunately. If they were there, would like to have. And you can't really go on a ghost hunt, can you, when you've got your family with you? It's not the done thing, is it? Especially when there are children around that are probably going to get frightened, and maybe some adults as well. But yeah, that's it. So I will speak to you when we get to Stonehenge. Well, we were going to visit Stonehenge on the way back, but arrangements never work out quite the way you intend them to. Not for us anyway, most of the time, quite a bit of the time. But saying that, the traffic jam's horrendous. We've got 2 hours added to the journey. We're going right now, we're just following that. No, don't go up there. That was the T-junction, wasn't it? Dead end. So we decided to just trudge on through, find somewhere to eat. Sorry, we're not going to see Stonehenge. I mean, we might see it from the road. I don't know if we will now, will we? Possibly not, because we come off 303. So we're sort of running parallel to it. Believe it or not, the road that we're actually taking now is the road that the sat-nav told us to take to avoid congestion. But there's more congestion. But to be fair, the flooding here, because I mean, like, how long was it? How many days was it rained while you were here? Every day?
No, it didn't rain Christmas Day.
Right, it didn't rain. No, Christmas Day was nice. Every other day in the West Country, it's rained. So, subsequently, flood levels are way up. We just saw a river back there that looked like it was about to break its banks. And that was running quite fast. And the video that I put on, that I did Christmas Day where I was with the river behind me, that was running at a fair lick as well. So, yeah, it's not good. So I'll give you the view that we've got now, and you see what we've got to contend with.
Willow,
there you go.
could you unclip that?
Not such a pretty sight, and that's what we've got. That's what we've had that for, I don't know, maybe a mile or so now. The back of this fella's van or lady's van. So yeah, not great. But then over there, there's a road. I hope that's not the 303 that seems to be free flowing. Right, so the 303 seems to be free flowing. So have we made a mistake? Who knows? Probably. Knowing us, probably. But there's a nice picture of a hedge. Some lovely foliage there, nice bit of greenery. Go along a little bit. Look at that. There you go. A lovely, lovely view of a beautiful English hedge. Probably many hundreds of years old, and still going strong today.
Do you think that this particular vlog might be on a par with your Let's Go to the Dump one?
It might be on a par with Let's Go to the Dump one, but I've not added that amongst that foliage there's probably lots of little creatures like mice, and probably things like little voles, and you know, even owls. Even owls sometimes sort of sit in there, particularly barn owls. There might not be an owl in there, but we can live. This is like Tales from the Riverbank for you lot at home, isn't it? Perhaps Ratty lives in there. Tales from the A303. Anyway, let's go forward and see what more trouble we can get into. Now, I need to put some variety in this vlog. So, if you look down there, you can see very close up is the lesser spotted. Yes, the lesser spotted, the one and only lesser spotted. Not many of them left. the only one in this area McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper, and I don't know what that is. Maybe a love letter from some forlorn person. I don't know. Maybe a gas bill. I don't know. And what looks to be a Toblerone wrapper. So yeah. So in the absence of wildlife, I will give you a running commentary on rubbish to be found at the side of the road in Devon. My word, I don't know if I treat you lot, don't I? Eh?
There's a diner too.
There's not many hedges that you could be... You've not shown this sort of content on other people's videos, are you? Eh? Spoiled you are. Spoiled. Not many people would show you a muddy field with a hedge with just probably an old condom thrown in it, would they? No. You only get this on Dan's channel. You know why? Because we diversify. We take in everything. Nothing is outside our remit. It's brilliant. And yeah, I should be... If this was a TV channel, I'd be getting awards for this. So finally, we've stopped with somewhere. You can see there is a picture behind me of... what's her name, Hazel? Audrey Hepburn. By the music, the 1950s music, you can tell we've stopped in one of these American diners. Yeah, have a look.
Would you like strawberry, chocolate or vanilla?
So this is it. This is where we've stopped for dinner, or lunch rather.
Chocolate milkshake or you can have water.
And all the food is like just hot dogs and burgers, which obviously you'd expect from one of these places. But not really my cup of tea. So I might just wait and see what I can get from the garage. I'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But it's very like one of these faux American diners. Yeah, I'm not best impressed with it, to be honest with you. It's loud and brash, and it's just, you know, it's just loud and brash and a bit too much for me. It's like sitting in the middle of a migraine. It's exactly what it's like. Anyway, food should be good, I hope. Hazel,
Yeah.
what do you think of it, Hazel? What do you think of this wonderful American diner?
I think it's very loud.
Yes.
And I think it's ridiculous that the children's menu is only for 7 and under. So
Yeah,
Willow's
yeah.
had to be 7,
Yes, I know.
not her real age.
They didn't
21.
question Willow being 7 and under, but they questioned me when I said I was 7. Go on.
And it's very loud.
And it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah,
Horrible, isn't
it's
it?
very busy. And I feel
Horrible.
bad because Lily's in the car, but she didn't want to get
Yeah,
back in.
no, it's not right. Yeah, fair enough. So basically, I've just gone for some cheesy chips. You can't go wrong. Well, I say you can't go wrong with cheesy chips, but maybe you can in here. I don't know. But cheesy chips, and then I'll grab something, I don't know, something more palatable and edible when we leave here somewhere. I don't know, somewhere. I'll see you in a bit. Safe option, cheesy chips. Not the safe option because Fox is going to be eating that, so most of that's going to end up down the front of him or in his lap. But that's the spaghetti bolognese.
That's mine.
Hazel's, spaghetti bolognese. Okay, and Fox, Willow's got that actually. So I make a mistake. Fox didn't get the chili. Wise move, mummy. They got a dog and things in American New York can. Yeah. There you go. That's where we were. I'll tell you something for nothing. An experience never to be repeated, I think. Horrible, dire, miserable place. Mass-produced junk. Oh well. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to burden you anymore with this vlog because it kind of got started somewhere and then ended up going nowhere. Although we did get some beautiful shots of hedges and rubbish therein, and some tacky diner on the 303. Anyway, never mind that. Yeah, I think that's about it really. I'm sorry. I'll try better next time. Must try harder. But yeah, we did have, obviously we had intentions of going to Stonehenge and taking you around there and showing you something of enormity, not just in structural size but of historical value as well. But yeah, it didn't come to fruition unfortunately because of traffic. The modern world, eh? But they didn't have that problem 4,000, 5,000 years ago when it was built. Anyway, never mind. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take it easy. Bye.